What's up, y'all? That's right. I'm doing the top 5 albums of 2013. I believe most of the releases have come out already. It's pretty much over with. Last year I did this top 5. This year I'm gonna do it again. A lot of people wanted me to do the top 10, but that would have just been too long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my top 5, but I'm gonna also have my top 10 in the description below. And if you got anything to ask me about those, why I chose those, I will comment and you can put your top 10. You know what I'm saying? If you agree with mine, then we'll just switch it up. Like, you know, if you've been watching my stuff, I write down everything. So if I look down a lot, you know, that's because I took some notes. So if I look down, just bear with me. All right, let's get into it. Coming at number 5, is Pusha T's album. To me, dope album, man. Great beats, you know, Pusha lyrics were dope. You know what I'm saying? His lyrics were dope. Like, literally, they were dope. You feel what I'm saying? Just a whole creative concept from his album cover with the barcode, how you could scan it. And I did a review on that. If you download the barcode app, you can scan the barcode and it will show you on the internet where you can buy it at. I thought that was real cool. You know, street music. He really didn't have any singles. Well, no singles at all on the radio. He said he didn't want to go that route, so he did it on purpose. And it was actually pretty good, and it sold pretty well too without no major singles. So for that got number 5 for me. Number 4, J. Cole, Born Sinner. Maybe to a few people it would be higher than that, but I have my reasons. I'll get into that. But Cole has some very strong songs. Power Trip, Trouble, She Knows, Forbidden Fruit, Crooked Smile, Let Nas Down, Born Sinner, Miss America, Sparks Will Fly. So very powerful album. I like the whole concept of Born Sinner and how he, you know, he made everything fit well. And lyrically, Cole is one of the best. You feel what I'm saying? Top 5 lyrically. Who's doing it now as far as putting words together. He knows what he's doing. A lot of people thought that he should have been nominated for Best Album, but you know, it is what it is. I thought the album was good, but you know, with J. Cole, it was just, he produced most of the albums. Some of them beats just didn't, you know what I'm saying? You could tell a J. Cole beat, I'll leave it at that, but he has gotten better at his craft, and I think it's a real good album. To most people, this may be their favorite album, or even, you know, say it's Cole's best work, which I think it is. So, great album, man. And also with that album, when I first heard it, you know, I didn't feel like, you know, when you hear an album and you're like, man, I'm gonna be riding to this a lot. I really didn't get like that when I heard the album. I thought he was snapping. And the songs that stood out the most to me was Forbidden Fruit, Crooked Smile, and Let Nas Down, and Born Sinner. But when I heard Let Nas Down and Crooked Smile, I thought those songs were crazy. At number 3, it's Wale, The Gifted. I feel a lot of people slept on this album, man. Wale really did good. He did way better than his last album. From Love, Hate Things, Sunshine, Golden Salvation, Jesus Peace, Vanity, Gullible, Bricks, Clappers, Tired of Dreaming, Bad, which was his hit single that took off. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought this was better than Ambition. Like I said about Cole CD, I think Wale CD was the CD where when I heard it, I was like, it was like a breath of fresh air. Like I could keep playing it. Like Sunshine, you know, feel good music. Vanity was dope. Clappers was catchy, which is his new single. So I thought this album was real dope. Yeah, so like I said, real dope, real dope. I actually like that Wale album a lot. And at number 2 is Drake's Nothing Was the Same. To me, I believe this was the most anticipated album of the year. It seemed like there was a lot of buzz around it. You feel what I'm saying? Everything was on point. The promotion, his videos, singles. He was killing everybody beat. He made Versace what it was. If it wasn't for him, most of these people wouldn't even listen to Migos, I think. Everything he was hopping on, he was killing. And again, like always, it was pretty much one of Drake's years. You see what I'm saying? So with that album, and also when I first heard the album, I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was better than his last album, like at all, and I still don't. But he has some great songs. Tuscan Leather, Started From the Bottom, Own It, Worst Behavior, Hard From Time, Holding Over, Coming Home, The Language, 305 to My City. which is my favorite song on there. Pound Cake, All Me, and Too Much. So to me, I thought it was a great album, great project. And the only thing I didn't like, it seemed like the songs were just all put together. It really wasn't like his last album. I feel like everything just went smoothly together, like a story or something, if that makes any sense. But great album coming at number 2, and it was the highest selling album too. So yeah. And at number 1, Kid Cudi Indica. I mean, that album, nah, I'm just bullshitting. The number 1 album is because of the internet. Because the internet, Childish Gambino. This album right here. I'm not sure if you can see the little movement, but yeah, man. Classic album, dope album. My favorite album of the year is, to me, I feel like this was the best project this year because it was the most solid project. The story, he had the little acts with it. 19 songs, 19 tracks. Leave it at that because it's kind of, you have to listen to see what I'm talking about. And it just runs smoothly, man, from the beginning to the end. When you first play the album, starts off hard. When you get to the end, you know what I'm saying, it's like an experience. And just from everything, and like I said, just from everything, from the packaging, you see what I'm saying, from just everything, it's just creative, man. And it's my favorite album. And my favorite song will have to be, I like them all, but let me make sure. Probably Crawl, or 3005, Telegraph Ave, Pink Toes. I like them all, man. It's hard for me to pick one. I have like 8 favorite ones. So with that being said, that's my favorite album. I would say check out all those albums. All of them are good. And if you want to know my top 10, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my my 6 through 10. But I'm gonna give a little light review about each one. Number 6 was Hall of Fame, Big Sean. I feel like he had some real hard. He had a lot of songs on there, and they were pretty good beats. I like Big Sean delivery, even though he jokes around a lot. But on this album, he seemed pretty serious for the most part on some songs. 7 is Holy Grail, Jay-Z. I thought the album was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's up there with, I'm not gonna say it's his best album, but it's close. But I felt like it was rushed, and just some of the songs I couldn't mess with. But the whole process of how he did the album, no real songs, just dropping it, breaking the rules. I thought that was real cool. And he sold 1 million before the album dropped, so you can't hate on him for that. 8 is Jesus. Jesus had to grow on me. Of course, at first I liked the typical songs when I did my review. Was Black Skinhead, let me see, Bound 2, and a few others. But as time went by and I listened to it, some of them grew on me, man. So I gave that to number 8. And the whole thing behind it, how he promoted it, and everybody was ready to get it right off the bat. And he didn't have any promotion, and he still sold more than most people. So I thought that was real dope. 9 is Mac Miller. I thought the album was pretty good, real good, really better, way better than what's that, Blue Side? His last album. Slide Park, Blue Slide Park, something like that. I thought that album was trash, and this was a great comeback for that. He had great features, great beats, his delivery was cool. You know what I'm saying? So watching movies with the sound off was a dope album. Well, this is a pretty good album. And 10 was Live in Concert. It was like a little album or EP that Wiz and Currency did. It only had a few songs, 4 or 5 or something like that, but they all were smooth, and 4 good songs is better than whatever, and I liked it a lot, you know what I'm saying? So that's number 10. With that being said, let me know what's your top 10. What did you think about mine? What would you change around? What would you keep? And if you like watching stuff on music, stuff like that, I would say subscribe. I have 2 other pages. Subscribe to those and hit me up on all the social networks, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Kick. If you look right up there, that's my Instagram and my Twitter. So like I said, follow me. Let me know one of my videos brought you there. That way I can follow you back, shout you out. That way you can get some, some followers off of me and stuff like that. And again, I appreciate you so much. Check out my other pages, my music pages and all that good stuff. Y'all take it easy.
Go bitch, don't kill my vibe. Know that I am live. Blowing on this hookah, but my music gets me high. I'm Frank Lucas and that chinchilla. One gold chain like a dope dealer. It's all bars with no filler. I take shots with no filter.
Pumpkin?
Pumpkins.
Oh yeah, that about the size of your head right there.
You pulling the wagon like a big boy.
Never ever have I been last to go. I usually wait, but my patience is at an awkward low. I see these faces is all up at my show. Do these hoes love me or do they just love my record store?